Today we will discuss about the topic is module 3 and the topic is Z transform. So already we last videos we discussed what is meant by Z transform and what is the inverse Z transform and how to solve the difference equation by using the Z transform. Okay. In this video we will discuss where we used the Z transform in engineering field or real life field. So where we used the Z transform and how we use the Z transform in particular field. So first we will discuss one by one. See, this already you studied the Laplace transform. That Laplace transform application is to solve the differential equation easily by using the Laplace transform. Some kind of differential equation we have to. It's not possible to solve the ordinary method. So that type of differential equation we will solve very easily by using the Laplace transform. So this is the application of Laplace transform. So come to the Z transform application. So the Z transform are used to solve the difference equation. Okay. So that Laplace transform is used to solve the differential equation and the Z transform are used to solve the difference equation. So the difference equation is not new topic for us. Already we studied the difference equation, the numerical methods, okay, numerical analysis. So where we studied for Newton's backward, Newton's forward, Newton's divided, that formula we will use to solve the difference equation of some data. Clear? So in the numerical method, the difference equation they will give a data, some kind of data. So that's why we choose the Newton's forward, Newton's backward, Taylor series, Ranjikuta method, everything. Okay. But here the difference equation is directly given the equation, some kind of equation. So that equation we can't solve by using the normal method. Okay, it is very difficult. So how to solve very easily or easy way by using the Z transform. In the difference equation where we get and which field we will get, okay, we'll discuss the later. So before going to the application, first you will understand what is the difference equation. So the difference equation is mathematical equality involving the difference between successive values of function of a discrete variable. Okay, this is the difference equation. Okay. And next we will discuss the application. Okay. So where we used the Z transform for digital filter design and discrete control and the radar system and the control system. For every application is only for the in four application is for the signals. Okay. Especially EC students studying the discrete signal process, they will convert to some signals by they convert to some signals for difference equation. We'll get that some kind of signals difference equation. The difference equation we will solve very easily by using the Z transform. Yeah. So everything is a signal. So time to we convert to frequency. That frequency is signal. That signal will get the some kind of difference equation. Okay. And next one, the continuous system and a linear discrete system and finding the frequency response and discrete signal. So in the triple E students also they convert to some signals current. They will changing one variable to another variable. The transform applied will get the difference equations. So after applying Z transform, we'll get the solution. Okay. See that digital signal processing and population science. In the this is the other field, the population science. How to find the or people growth or disease growth are decreasing. Now the pandemic situation, that COVID-19 every day is increasing or decreasing. So how the solution is will get, because by using the Z transform only. So every day will they calculate uh, COVID-19 test. Okay, every day they will calculate the test. The test will get increasing means that is one kind of difference equation. Okay. After they will substitute Z transform, will get the solution easily by using the Z transform. It is the easy way to solve the difference equation. Okay, and control theory and also telecommunication. The telecommunication is a signal. That signal will convert to frequency. That frequency will get the difference equation. Okay, so the main application of Z transform is to solve the difference equation easy way by apply the Z transform. Compared to other way, the Z transform is very easy way. Now we'll discuss some properties and based on the problem. Okay. So the first property, linearity property, z into a f of n plus or minus b g of n. This is a function and a b are constant. So that will be written as a into z of f of n plus or minus b into z of g of n. Okay. And next one, differentiation in z domain. This is important property. So if capital Z f of n equal to capital F of z, this is Z transform definition. Then Z into n f of n equal to minus Z into d divided by dz into capital F of z. So what is the application of this property? If the function is in the form of n into f of n, the function is in the form of n into f of n means we can apply this property. For example, n square, n cube, n square, n cube, n power 4, n power 6 up to etc. everything. So how to write this n square? I write n into n because I want to write in this form. So we'll get n and this is the function of n, and this is n cube. How to write? N into n square. Okay. So the z of n square, z of n cube, we will solve very easily. We'll get the solution easily by using this property. And we'll come to next one, shifting property. So this property is called shifting property or damping rule. If z into capital F, if z into f of n equal to capital F of z, then z into a power n f of n into capital F of z by a. So if the function is in this form, for example, a power n into cos n pi, cos n pi by 2, or cos n pi, or a power n into sin n pi by 2. So a power n into function means we can apply damping rule. Clear? So this is the familiar property, second shifting property. By using this property, we will solve the difference equation easily. So already on video I explained the how to solve the difference equation by using the these properties. Okay. Next we will discuss the problems based on the using property. So to find z into n square, so see the question. What is the z transform of n square? See the function. The function is n square. So in this function, I will write n into f of n form. So n into n. So n into n equal to n square. Clear? Here n is a function of n. So the n square is, I will write n into n. So the general formula is z into n into f of n equal to minus z into d divided by dz, z into f of n. Okay. If the function is in this type means we will apply the formula. And before going to, we will recall the standard formula of z into z of n. So z of n equal to z divided by z minus 1 the whole square. Now z into n square can be written as z into n into n. If the function n into f of n means we can apply the formula. Here f of n is a n. Here f of n is a n. So minus z into f of n is a n. What is z of n? Z of n is z divided by z minus 1 the whole square. Now apply d by u by v form. We get this equation after removing plus and minus, and this is plus z square minus z square, we get minus z square plus 1. Then multiply minus inside, we get z square minus 1 divided by z minus 1 power 4. Okay, this is a square minus b square, so a plus b into a minus b, and this term cancel, we get z into z plus 1 divided by z minus 1 power 3. Okay, this is the one of application to solve the n square by using the property. Not only n square, n cube, n power 4, n power 5, every problem will solve easily by using the this property. So the next property, to find z into a power n cos n pi by 2. So the formula is, damping rule is z into a power n f of n equal to z into f of n, z tends to z divided by a. So this is z of capital F of z by a, the meaning. So the function is a power n into cos n pi by 2. So the value is z square divided by z square plus 1, and substitute, replace z divided by z by a, we get the solution. So next, a power n sin n pi by 2. Here also we can take z into sin n pi by 2, that is z divided by z square plus 1, and apply this value and replace z divided by z by a, we get the solution. Here. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you all understand what is the Z transform and where we used the Z transform and application of Z transform in the engineering field and also other field. After we discussed some kind of properties, damping rule and